Greetings. This is going to be our Love Vibes reading. So I hope everybody is doing good this evening or this good day, wherever you guys are in the world. It might be daytime, it might be nighttime, depending on where you are in the world. Okay. So let me position this better so we can... I'm trying to see the table better. Hold on. Trying to position this to where we're able to see the table. Greetings, Bianca. How you doing? Is there a way that we can position this better? Like better to see the cards and stuff. Not my other camera. Not that. Oops. I'm trying to see. I always have my other phone up so I can see how it looks on you guys' end, on the viewers' end. So let me see here. Don't judge my nails. I need my nails done. Okay. Yeah, no. Spirit's like, no, it's not gonna work, Chenoa. It's just not gonna work. Greetings, Ollie. I wasn't expecting you to be here. Because if I have it like this, it's gonna look crooked. Unless you guys just don't care, just don't give a damn. We can just leave it as is. If y'all like it, I love it. You want to go out again, Mama? Okay. Good. Nobody cares. All right, good. I appreciate you guys. As long as we can see the cards, I like to pull them up anyway, like show you guys the cards. So y'all can see them, we're good. Okay. All right, so welcome everybody. Thank you guys for joining. How did my cat even get in? That's kind of scary. Let somebody let her in. I don't know how she got in here. Okay, anyway. Thank you, angels. Most High God, I thank you. I call forth the Holy Spirit to be present and welcome with us during the time of this message, during the time of this reading. I call to the angels, all heavenly beings and angels, the Elohims, the Shepherds, the cherubims, the archangels, all levels. I call to you, our warrior spirits, our beloved ancestors who lovingly walk with us and guide us, our personal guardian angels, any lower vibrational energy or entity, trickster spirits, lying spirits, any spirits of trickstering, anything of interference, dark forces, anything that is open at this time around us and in our space that could try to interfere, to cause confusion, to cause despair. Holy Spirit, I ask that you purify and you cleanse these energies, close any gateways and portals and energies that are open illegally around us wherever we are at this time. May this reading be a blessing to someone. May it free them of something wherever in time and space that they watch this video or hear this message. I ask that this reading bring clarity, peace in the mind, peace in the heart, and still joy. Okay. Use your discernment when you watch these videos, you guys, because not everything in it is always going to be for everybody, or it could resonate with you at a later time. You will know if it's meant for you, okay? I intend for this to resonate with those that Divine Spirit sent here to watch this video whenever you do come across this, okay? So, Holy Spirit, I thank you, angels and ancestors and guides, amen and ashe. Let's go ahead and get into this love energy. The King of Swords usually be at the bottom of my deck, like when I just randomly shuffle, and when I stop shuffling, just leave my cards alone. The King of Swords is always here. So I sometimes believe that that is Archangel Michael that is around. So, all right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your loving guidance, your truth, your clarity. What is the love energies? What is it that you would like for us to dive into. It's a message that we are meant to receive at this time. What is the divine message, Holy Spirit? What is the divine message? Okay, quality time. Okay. So something like, I feel with this is number 12. It makes me think of the hangman card. If I'm not mistaken, 12 is the hangman. And when I think of the hangman card, it's obviously a temporary pause in energy. It's kind of like a chill out card by spirit. So I feel that some of you guys may be maybe due to outside circumstances or seemingly outside circumstances. Spirit is saying that the timing for maybe spending quality time with this person, or maybe you never got a chance to for some, or wanting to rekindle something, or wanting to just see this person or spend that time. Maybe you guys don't spend enough time, you feel, or it's like time is taken from you, I feel, for some of you, or that's how you feel, but, or how your person feels. But Spirit is saying that it is for a reason. This is a time for you guys to reflect. I feel like this moment where you guys are in your journey, personally, where you're at on your journey, most of all, is for you to spend time with yourself and spirit. I feel like you and your person are possibly in a hangman energy right now, where it feels like time is being, it's kind of like time, you feel like time is working against you, or it just feels like you would like things to move faster, or you would like things to just move, period, because it could feel like there is a pause or there is a stagnation right now. If you're single, some of you guys are kind of feeling like maybe things were moving forward, or you were ready to get back out there. Now it's kind of like Spirit is kind of sitting you down a little bit. Know that that's for a reason. Spirit is trying to communicate with you, or Spirit has been communicating with you, and this is the time to take it all in, I feel. All right, so I'm gonna leave that card out. Greetings, sis. Oh, amen and ashe. Let's go ahead and start pulling some cards. I'm gonna use the Fire Witch Tarot Love Tea. That deck that I was using is The Price of Love by Crystal Banner, I think her name is. Or it was like something with Kaleidoscope. I think her name is Crystal Banner, if I'm not mistaken, the creator of that deck that I just used. The Price of Love Oracle. Pay attention to your dreams, you guys. You and your person. Your ancestors are coming through your dreams. A lot of you. I just keep getting a lot of messages from ancestors or about ancestors coming through. If you guys have been smelling tobacco smoke and you don't know where it's coming from, or you've been smelling coffee, the smell of coffee, or you've been craving coffee, you've been craving like sweet stuff more than normal, and you don't usually drink coffee, or you don't usually smoke, or you don't smoke cigarettes at all, or the smell of tobacco, I feel like those are ancestors that's trying to communicate with you. Have been trying to communicate with you, rather, because those are usual signs of an ancestor around. Some of you guys do have dream catchers in your room, so that could be a specific thing for you that resonates. Someone has a dream catcher as their profile picture on social media. This might resonate with you, this reading. Okay, love wins. Putting thoughts in my mind. Someone is trying to figure out the best way to figure this connection out, and Spirit is like, we've already given you messages. People need to watch their thoughts and make sure that the thoughts that they're having are their own, and it's not coming from outside forces or sources that are not divine, whether it's lower vibrational parts of yourself that feed you these negative thoughts and it's causing confusion. It's like trying to figure out the best strategy. Someone's person, you could be having dreams about your person wanting to take some type of action. For some of you, your guides are definitely communicating with you through your dreams, whether they show up in your dreams or not, whether it's animals, whether it's just some type of storyline that's unfolding, whether it's your person coming through your dreams. Spirit has been communicating with you, and so have your ancestors about something. And Spirit is saying, just watch your thoughts, be very mindful and of what's going on and the distractions. Someone is trying to put things together, trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together, and Spirit is saying, we're giving it to you. We're giving it to you. I just heard something with bumblebees that might resonate with somebody. Bumblebees usually represent community and hard work. Could also be a sign of attraction, something being you're attracting energy to you. Good energy. Okay. So some of you guys might be having dreams about getting married or seeing a bride in your dreams or wedding dresses. Look up with the meaning of that. I forgot what that means. I remember I had a dream a long time ago about that. But someone might have had a dream about you, or someone had a dream about a feminine energy in a wedding gown. And if this is a masculine that is dealing with, a feminine or woman, they had a dream about this feminine in a wedding dress. And it's like, now all of a sudden, they're just like a sucker for you now. This sounds like too good to be true type messages. And when I get stuff like this, I know that it's not, these are not, what do you call them? Soothsaying messages, like messages to appease a collective of people, to get subscribers and all that stupid stuff, whatever. When I get messages like this, because I don't always get messages around this type of energy, I know that it's God. So I just have to say that if some of you guys are pessimistic, or oh, this ain't for me, oh, that's too good to be true, or whatever, get that out of your mind. I understand, sometimes you might watch readings and stuff, and it's always saying, oh, this is going to happen and all this wonderful stuff. And it's not to say that it's not true. In most cases, it could be. Some cases, some people do just say shit to get views and stuff, whether it's here on YouTube or other spaces or places. But Spirit is saying that someone had a dream. Like, this might be specific. This might not be for everybody. But ask Spirit and your guides to give you confirmation whether that part resonates with you. But someone definitely had a dream about a feminine in a wedding gown. And all of a sudden now they're like trying to figure out, okay, well, what can I do to solve this? What can I do to fix things? There's something with puzzles and games. This person may be used to being a strategist, trying to figure everything out in a practical, logical way. Bear, what is your issue? Just out there, just having a fit, just talking. Bear, what's wrong? Sorry, my cat is having a fit. So there could be something opening up. Cats represent gateways, gatekeepers. So there's something that's happening that you might not be able to see in hindsight when you're getting downloads. Your spirit is showing you in your dreams. Like, your person, this is a masculine energy. They're very strategic. They're very logical. They try to figure everything out with their mind. But Spirit's not going to allow that to be. Like, I don't feel like this is a path where you use all of your logic and the way that you're used to doing things. Spirit's like, no, this is a divine path. So you gotta follow the soul's compass, the inner compass. You can't lean on the things that you've done in other relationships or connections or what everybody else is doing. It's not going to go that way. So that's for some of you. Now, for those of you that are having dreams about wedding gowns, just in general, look into what that means. Bear, what is wrong? What is wrong with him? It's interesting. Okay. And some of you, there could be something about red roses that resonate with you, heart shaped, something with hearts. I've been saying this for a little bit too. Like, if you guys are able to read messages in clouds, like clouds forming shapes and stuff like that, maybe Heart-shaped clouds is an omen for you that your guides are speaking to you and to pay attention. I'm also picking up something with heart-shaped feathers on the ground, like feathers forming into a heart or something like that. Something in twos. So let's pull some tarot, see what we got going on in this situation. Okay. Holy Spirit, what is going on in this connection? Thank you, God, for your loving insight and your truth, your clarity. Thank you for your loving guidance, your truth, your clarity. Thank you for your loving guidance, your truth, and your clarity. Holy Spirit, what is going on in this collective connections? Okay. Someone is definitely going through a dark night of the soul, and there's a lot of shifts and changes due to this. Someone might have to end something that's not easy to let go of or release in their life right now. Could be you or your person seeking their path. Which way should I go? Someone is at a crossroads, and it's because they're being called to move in a new direction in their life. And I feel like this is speaking to masculine energy, I feel like, for the most part. But feminine energy, you can also be mirroring this, where you're contemplating which way should I go in my life purpose, my career path. You're questioning the people around you. Is this, are these people good for me? It's like a lot of soul searching, I feel like, is going on right now. So it's kind of like someone knows that there's more to life than what they're getting right now, or there's so much more that their soul is calling them to. And someone's doing a lot of exploration and trying to figure this whole thing out. Someone's looking at things from a higher perspective. There's many things that might be coming in. Someone is needing to prepare themselves. The reason why someone has to go through this heavy transformation in their life is because there is much more that's coming in, and it's like someone needs to prepare themselves by releasing what is no longer working or what never did work. Becoming aware of this puts them in a place of preparation, or this could be you, whoever resonates with this, to align themselves with what is meant for them, what new energies are coming in. I keep getting something with road opener spells and stuff like that, or just the path being open and clearing the way so that things can come and flow. So you have the Six of Wands. So someone is about to have a victory because they chose the right path, or if they are choosing the right path. Someone's going to come out unscarred. Unscarred. Or looking like unscarred, because the Death card is a very heavy energy. Can be dark sometimes. It can be painful. But someone's coming out of this energy. Seven of Pentacles. So there's work that's being done right now, and there is a standstill, and this may be why some of you guys are having to wait for quality time and all of that, because there's work that's going on behind the scenes. There is a need to prepare. There is a need to kind of just be patient with time. Be patient with the flow of things. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with whatever's supposed to be, and have compassion for one another wherever you are on your journey. It's not saying that you just stop your whole life and wait around for somebody, but it is having compassion for where they are on their journey and whatever it is that they have to do, and understanding that God has something for you. There is tasks, there are assignments that are meant to be accomplished or worked on. There's time for you to spend with yourself. This is a period of that right now. Six of Pentacles. So Spirit is giving you both these different nuggets of guidance and information, something of value that Spirit is giving to you. I also feel that the more you guys heal, the more you grow, the more abundance you're going to receive. It's like these different abundances that you're aligning yourself with. It's like the more balanced you are within yourself, whereas maybe where things were a little chaotic and where you were in a certain place within yourself where you couldn't receive these energies or align yourself with these blessings because you weren't in a space to maybe be responsible to handle them or to see the value in them. Kind of just depends on where you are within your journey. But there's some tangible things coming in. So Spirit is saying that there is going to be a renewal. I am seeing that a lot of people feel this and sense this ahead of time. Like they know that there's some new energy coming in. Let's say you're single. You've been single for a while. You just feel like, I know I'm about to be my one. I know I'm not going to be single for much longer, type of energy. And I feel like that's true. You feel it, you sense it on an intuitive level, or spirit promised you or showed you something. Especially if you guys have been having dreams about wedding gowns and rings and hearts and all that stuff. Like that is a positive omen that yes, that is true. Another thing that I'm getting is that for those of you that are in connections with someone where it is divine, it is coming together, you sense it and you know it, and maybe you're anxious and what you're seeing right now maybe isn't aligned with what you've been shown from spirit. Because the Ace of Cups can also represent a divine union. It can represent a marriage, a covenant, a holy connection. Come on now, don't do this. Is my stuff loading or is it all good? Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. It's loading probably. Okay. I think it might be the Wi-Fi acting crazy. So, let me go back to the Ace of Cups. So what I was getting from the Ace of Cups is that this represents a holy union, something that is blessed from the divine, given the divine gift of love. It is also a pure, unconditional loving energy. It is something that represents a covenant. It represents a divine promise. This also can represent purification and peace and harmony within self and with you and God or with another. But this is a blessing nonetheless. This is a divine blessing. And I feel like a lot of you already feel that and sense it. And Spirit saying, yeah, it is to be. Holy matrimony, yes. Like my sis said, holy matrimony. King of Pentacles is here. So this is somebody that you're going to see. Or there, if you are this King of Pentacles or you're dealing with a King of Pentacles, and I don't mean specifically a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy per se. It could be, but more so a stable masculine energy that has mastered in the areas of not just the material things. I feel like it's not necessarily that. I do feel like this. Ooh, what are y'all doing? Ollie, you big bully. Let me let my bear out. Ollie, stop being mean. Being mean to that baby. Bear is a brat. Alright. So the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It could be that this is a masculine that is winning it in certain areas of their life, coming out. When I saw this card, I did feel like this represents somebody that not only is unscarred from the battles that they had to go through within themselves, or just a lot of drama that they had to endure in the past, or a rough life, but this is somebody that is glowing. There's a glow up. I mean, every time we heal, we radiate God's light. It's already there, but it's like the more we heal, the more, because we're making peace with our shadows and we're freeing ourselves, we're delivering ourselves from our shadows. Therefore, we're making more room for our light to actually come through. So this looks to me like there's a person, and it could even be a feminine that is mastered in the areas of self-love and really nurturing themselves and nurturing the responsibilities that they've been assigned to, the things that they were supposed to be working on healing or focusing on in their life, or taking care of whomever or whatever it was. That it's like this is a person that knows the value of whatever it is that has been given to them. So if you think about the Ace of Pentacles is that divine opportunity to create something or build something up on stable ground, or create something that has wealth and abundance. What we do with that pentacle is up to us. So the journey of the Pentacles is one of a lot of work and effort and patience, long patience. Then you think about the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a student. They're learning the value of that pentacle and what that means. So this is someone that knows the value of whatever it is that they've been given. And for some, it could be disconnection. All right, let's keep pulling. We've got a lot of pentacles here. No, Spirit, we ain't doing this. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we see what's going on. Like, I can't make it up. Y'all saw me shuffle the cards. Y'all seen this. I don't have time. Counterparts. Stable. Grounded. Knows their value, knows their work, responsible in what they've been given, that pentacle that they've received from the divine. These are two people that are in a place where they can handle whatever it is that they've gone through. They can handle the task. It's like, I feel that this is learning. Once you understand the value of yourself, your purpose, your path, and all of that, you're at a place of peace. It's like a place of gratitude. It's like, no matter what I have and what I don't have, that type of, it's like, that's true gratitude. Regardless of where I'm at in life and what I have, if I could see the value in my life and where I'm at and why I'm here, and I understand it, it's like, that is a sense of peace that you have. And also, I feel like this is the understanding the value of this connection, even if we want to go a little bit deeper. Understanding the value of this connection. So the Queen of Pentacles is holding on to something. It's like the pentacle that she's holding on is a little bit bigger than the masculines. So a lot of feminines do feel a lot of times, and I'm not just talking about divine unions and connections, but the collective of the divine feminine, divine mother energy, the divine feminine essence, the portal that gives life and gives birth to all things through them. That yin energy has suffered a lot. Their experience is not easy, especially when it comes to what it means to be a feminine energy, whether you're divine feminine, where you walking in your divinity, or you are just a feminine energy, period. There's a lot of heavy energy that comes with that, but it's a blessing behind it. And women usually can foresee, or the more intuitive, more receptive, that high priestess energy, that divine feminine energy, that side of ourselves that is a natural oracle, that is connected to the intuitive world, the spirit world, because the masculine energy represents the external world, the conscious realm. So the feminine energy is able to foresee things before the masculine sees it usually. So the value of this connection, the feminine can really see the value in it. And what significant role that they play in this connection, or what significant role they play in the universe as a whole. All right. The Devil card. Okay. I'm going to have to clarify this because this threw me off, and then the Magician is here. That's a combination I don't like. Holy Spirit. Yeah, cleansing, healing, chains falling off. Whatever it is that you guys were bound to or binded by on your path and your journey, whatever it is that needs to fall away at this time or this season in your life, it is being cleansed, it is being purified right now with Archangel Michael bringing harmony and balance within self. So there's a shift that's taking place within the self, within the feminine and masculine self within, if that makes sense, on both parties' ends. So the things that have, like, were binding you or keeping you restricted or stuck, that's why, and the Temperance card represents timing. Okay? This represents timing. It represents patience as well, healing, purification. So someone is having to, spirit may be cleansing and healing people that have issues with patience and timing, having worried about outcomes. Spirit is cleansing and purificate, like cleansing this out. This is Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. They're right next to each other on the chart. They're Sag and then Capricorn season. They're right next to each other. So it's like Saturn and Jupiter coming together, if that makes sense. I don't know what kind of transit, what comes out of that, but spirits bring that up. I don't know if you want to look into it, or maybe I got some astrology heads, maybe y'all can help break it down a little bit further, but something with Saturn and Jupiter kind of being in the midst of one another. But I feel like it's also some grand things that take place during that time, because that's like where Christmas happens, and it's like things that happen in the planet usually around that time. It's like a lot of miraculous things that do happen during that season or that time. So what I also get from this too is that in order to free yourself from the restrictions, you have to have discipline. You have to put in the hard work and the effort to cleanse and purify yourself, because you can't be in a union, and this probably ain't going to appease people that ain't about it, but it does require work. And anyone that knows being in a relationship, period, whether you want to mark it as divine or not, or you don't give who cares about divine connection, blah blah blah, just a connection, you're not going to be able to withstand that connection if you guys don't do the work. And you can't always point fingers at what the other person is doing. You have to take accountability for where you're at within yourself. Real relationships require work. So the Devil card is Capricorn energy. Saturn energy is dealing with karma. It's dealing with, Saturn is the god of time. So it's like dealing with stuff that's not only surface level stuff that you've dealt with in your lifetime, but sometimes you're clearing out generational stuff too. Then you have the Jupiter placement energy that deals with expansion and growth. Yeah, it's lucky, it's blessed energy. So I feel like this is a good time for you guys, where Spirit is saying, like, this is a good time for growth and healing. Especially also with the Death card. Some extensive work that's being done right now. It's like really intense. Really intense energy that you guys are in. But there's a lot of tangible results with action behind it. So you have a lot of fire and you have a lot of earth energies, which says some water, a little bit of water, no air. Interesting. So that's also another thing too, that it's like Spirit is saying you can't be too much in your head about this energy where you're at. There might not be a lot of communication, but what is happening is there is movement, there's action, and it's leading to tangible results, things that's manifesting in the physical. You're going to see the physical results of the work that you're putting in, or the choices that are being made, if that makes sense. Her. This Queen of Pentacles trying to come out. She's like, I know the value of this. I know. I see. I see. That's the key word. I see. I sure this. Okay, I know. So who is this trying to look at me? No, sit your ass down. Okay. I know this is probably like not like the juiciest reading in the world. Like, oh, this person's doing this, and he's talking to this woman over here, and the karmic, she upset with you, she jealous. I know it's not like those types of readings. I mean, those might be entertaining, you know. They can be entertaining. I'm sorry, it's not juicy. I'm sorry, it's not a telenovela. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit. said love energy. As far as the feelings and the emotions, nope. I'm using my data because something's going on with the Wi-Fi. Okay, so someone is not ready to make a commitment. It could be whoever. It's like both can be saying this, and this is not coming from a place of not taking accountability, not being kind of being avoidant. It's not that type of energy. I feel like this is coming from a place of maturity, like knowing that I'm not ready to commit to anything or further extend the commitment that we already have right now. Yeah, because someone feels like they owe much more to the other person in this connection than what they have given or what they have or what they have to give at this moment in this time right now. It's like there's healing going on. So I feel like I need to keep my eyes on you. Yes, of course. Course it's that because both parties know the value of the connection. They see that, they know that. So of course it's going to be, well, I'm gonna keep my eyes on you. And I don't feel like it's necessarily obsessively. It's just, and maybe for some it is, but I feel like it's more so on the level of just checking in and all of that. It's like, you know what I mean. So someone feels like they're breaking due to the negativity, and that's the death card energy. That's the dark night of the soul energy. That's the false reality breaking down around someone, being aware of the stuff about self that is not authentic. The best way that I can describe this, because this is how Spirit was giving it to me in a couple of other readings when I was picking this energy up, is like a rug that has crumbs and dust and all that underneath it, and you pull it back and it looks like on the surface when you have that rug still in place, it looks like the place is clean until you pull that rug up and you see there's some crumbs and shit under there. So it's like things look nice on the outside until you do the extensive work, the extensive healing and cleansing. Then you start to see, okay, it's not all the way clean. There's still some stuff going on. So someone can be like, oh, well, this is dirty, this is musty, but Spirit's like, it's always been there, you're just seeing it now. Or your person, whoever's dealing with that energy, start really going into how they feel about the other person, or whoever resonates with these. I'm gonna pull two separate piles so you can choose which one resonates with you. Someone feels like the other is trying to control them, or maybe trying to control timing, trying to control the outcome, or trying to control how they feel, whether they want to feel or they don't want to feel. So someone felt pulled towards another person because they were more convenient at the time. They were more available to their needs and what they wanted. So let's say someone was, in this case, let's say, not ready to commit. They just want to have fun right now, and they might have met somebody that was on that same page, like, I just want to have fun too, I'm not looking for nothing serious, blah blah blah. Or it could be the opposite, where one person they really wanted to be with was not ready to go into the connection with them or whatever. So they decided to go for a man or woman that was available to do the dating and do the coupling stuff and all of that. So I went with this person because they were convenient, or I talked to this person because they were available to talk to, that type of thing. So you guys are having dreams about each other. This is a little confirmation card, I guess, that we got for the night. So the dreams, feeling the other person, surrounding the other in their sleep. Last card. Some of you guys feel like your person is very difficult to read, or your person feels like you're difficult to read. Okay. Let's pull from my love messages cards. I put them together so it makes it easier to shuffle them rather than like pulling two different decks at a time. Just put them all together. Save you more. Does everybody have the room store in their areas? That super commercial at the room store. Some of you guys had a question in your mind or in this reading, and Spirit is saying it's most likely a yes. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. Okay, I'm gonna split the deck. You can discern which one resonates with you as yourself versus the other person. So someone is saying that they believe that God made the other as their equal. So again, this further confirms that someone knows that the other is their one. So they're not sure what they want. This is the person that was saying, or this is you. This is the energy that was saying, I'm not ready to commit right now. Yeah, someone is like, stop trying to control. So someone with the controlling stuff. If someone really feels like the other is trying to like control by forcing things or stopping, trying to stop things. So my cards are in reverse. So music is a big thing. Someone does get in their feels when they think about you due to certain songs, or maybe the words, or maybe there's certain songs that you guys were, you know, heard together or put each other onto or something like that. So you guys are still in each other's heart and mind, or this person, whoever, if this is you or your person, is saying to the other, you're in my heart and then you're in my mind still, you know? All right. Someone's planning something. So someone's trying to distract themselves from thinking too much about this connection. Okay, this seems like a person that is more of the avoidant lover, the one that might have been trying to run from this connection or deny the truth about how they really feel, or just has a hard time with opening up in love. And that's because they have not experienced unconditional love. So this could be something that's being healed on both parts, where some of you guys may have had to deal with narcissistic abuse as children, or maybe in your relationships in your past where you haven't really experienced true unconditional loving connections, or maybe one or the other, where you had loving parents, but when you got out into the world, you met some people that did not love you unconditionally. They loved you on conditions and what you could bring or what you could do for them. And if you didn't fall in line with that, you were abused in some way by that connection, or your person is going through that, healing that. So it's like, I can't stand you, but I can't stand to be without you. So it's like a push and pull type of energy for some, or it's just like, I can't figure this connection out at times. I just want to push it away. I just want to run from it, but I just can't like distance myself. So someone feels stuck in their ways, like, I have to change, I have to heal, I have to better myself. This is how someone feels. Someone might feel like they're stubborn. So I'm going to look into what you guys can potentially expect. And I'm going to pull some cards from the spirit guides, our angels and ancestors, just to see what they want to say. Okay, so you have the child. So in the near future, there may be pregnancy, because I've been picking that up a lot lately. Energies with babies and stuff like that, and having dreams about babies. So for some of you, this could be what you have to look forward to, but this is also representative of a new beginning. Birds. So new beginnings, forward movement, messages, chit chats, conversations happening. The whip. Some of you guys might have some conversation with your person about your childhood and how painful it was, and it could be very healing. Or if it's not with your person, then it's with someone close to you. You or your person might have a really deep conversation or a significant conversation about your childhood. And it could be something that's very healing, or it reveals something that needs work. Hold on, Ollie. Yeah, something that needs to be cut out of the way that doesn't serve the other person. So something's going to be revealed about childhood. And it's interesting because we're just kind of going into that a little bit. Your guides are, some of you guys, the birds, that goes back to the feather thing that we picked up with the feathers, that if you see some feathers on your path, it could be two feathers or feathers that are formed into a heart. And I feel your guides might give you a flashback about some childhood stuff, either to you or your person, so you guys can transmute that energy and heal it. Crossroads energy, the Two of Wands energy, I feel someone with knowing the value of this path, or your own personal path, or your person discovering the truth about their own path and the value of it, is going to make a decision to move in a certain path. So right now, kind of restricted. Kind of feeling restricted, or in the near future, someone's going to feel Like it's not easy. I'll be honest. This stuff that I'm seeing right now is like, yeah, there's new energies, there's new beginnings and stuff like that. But I really see for the majority is that there's going to be some conversations or spirit giving you some messages about some childhood stuff that needs to be cleared out, or your person, and someone's going to choose to take the path to really do the work, or to really choose their path with this connection, which leads to choosing a path that is spiritual, which is not always easy, right? It's not an easy cupcake path. There's gonna be some uphills, but it's all worth it though. The garden. So the garden is a meeting. So for some of you, it's just like, when are we going to get to this place of harmony? When are we going to get to this place of coming together, that spending quality time? When is that going to happen? This does represent a meeting, some type of public gathering or public surroundings. The tower card, the tower does represent someone being isolated. So, to be quite honest, right now, in the near coming future with this group, I do see just more layers of things, but someone making a decision to move towards this path or this connection of whether it's path of healing or life purpose or everything tied into one within this connection and choosing it. They know that it's not going to be an easy one, but they're going to do it anyway, or this is you deciding to fully just continue. Not so much for the sake of being with a person, but choosing your path, your divine path, and them choosing their divine path. So there's still some energy of healing. It's not a lot of, how do I explain it? It's not a lot of coming together energy just yet. And for some of this is a short period. It could be a couple of weeks. It could be a month. For some, it's all different. I don't put timing on things and just leave it in that. But just give this energy some time. It does seem like the warmer months, this is where things are, but that doesn't mean that in between time you guys will not communicate, because the birds are here, or that you won't see each other or see this person, because the garden is also here, and the garden is public meetings. But it's like the coming together aspect of it all, not quite yet, because there's still work that's being done. There's still healing that's being done. So it all depends on your own personal journey, where you're at, where you're at with your journey, where spirit is saying where you're at vibrationally when it comes to how things unfold, when, where, and how, the timing and all of that. So don't look at this as like, oh, it's going to be too long or whatever, or oh, it better be tomorrow type of stuff. It just leave it open. You know, don't get obsessed with timing, because that is what's being healed for some of you with that temperance and the devil card. That's the energy that's being cleansed out of this. So let's see what the angels and the ancestors have to say. Okay, angels, ancestors that are governing this connection and this energy between both parties, that are lovingly guiding them on their journey path. What is your message? What do you want to leave? Okay, Six of Pentacles came out in the Rider-Waite. Now it's coming out in this deck. So there's definitely something with feathers, maybe the indigenous ancestry. Some of you guys look up what buffaloes mean. That could be something more, more that gives you more clarity, more truth. But the Six of Pentacles being here is them reiterating again that you are going to receive blessings and gems along the path. The more you walk it, the more you take on the tasks that you've been given. There's no need to look at things in a way. It's like, I did a reading, I think it was yesterday when I posted it. Have fun with your healing. Make your process of healing fun. It does not have to be this tedious thing. Like, healing your inner child could be like you creating something as if you were a child, or maybe it was a school project that you really have fun with or something, and spirit is saying to recreate that, but maybe put some energy behind it of what you're healing. One of one of my sisters had made a suggestion for me to create like a space for me with all the things that I love and all of that, and put my picture up and stuff, and just kind of adorn the space and put my energy into it so that it would help me heal a certain thing within myself. So it's kind of like, it doesn't have to be something that's tedious. It doesn't have to be this hard thing. Whether you make it fun or whether you don't carry all of the weight on your own because you're not supposed to. That's why you have guides. That's why you have ancestors on the other side helping you. That's why you have the divine spirit. You tap into your higher self. You don't always have to do the external work all the time. Sometimes it's an energy thing. Sometimes it's just making an agreement within yourself that this is going to heal, this is going to be done however I'm led to do it. You know, release the heaviness around it. Yes, it's a significant thing. Yes, it's important. Yes, it is necessary, but it doesn't have to be a heavy thing. Hold on, and I was about to call her Angel. I was about to call her Angel. Hold on, Ali. I'm about to let you out in a second, man. Okay? Give me 10 feet, Ali. I'll be there in a second. Hold on, Mama. I know. King of Swords came out again. So I feel like this is a guide. This is a protector. And they're holding on to, ironically, a pentacle. So they're holding on to something of value. Holding on to this thing. They're protecting this. They're covering this promise, this gift, this blessing. They're holding on to it for you. This is an angel that sits high. That's protecting and guiding and watching. Nobody can take that pinnacle from you. 6 of Swords. So, yeah, your guys are telling you, like, right now, this is an energy maybe of healing. Your healing is resting. Getting the proper sleep, the proper rest, meditating, prayer. It's just like, go with the flow. With the waters in the back of this card, it's like flow into this process. It doesn't have to be hard or heavy. And there's something with whale spirits. Someone's animal totem could be a whale, killer whale, a dolphin, or whatever. Or look that up if you feel led to. But they're carrying you. It's an energy of flow. It's an energy of flow. Does not have to be hard. What else? I said one more and that's it. Okay, one more. Give us one more. Okay, 2 cards fell out. So you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is here with the 3 of Swords. So I feel like this is also another guide, another ancestor. Some of you guys have been seeing lions or panthers. These are powerful totems just within themselves, feminine and masculine felines that are very powerful. So I feel like this is an ancestor that's very powerful. Some of you guys, your ancestors want you to, if you have an ancestor altar, put some white flowers on it. If you're led, whatever flowers, they could be lilies or something. Dedicate some white flowers to your ancestor. And they're letting you know that they're protecting you. Some of you guys are being psychically attacked and you feel it in your heart chakra, or people that you love are coming at you or attacking you, or something surrounding love where you're feeling mentally attacked, where it's like you're doubting, you're pessimistic. You're being healed. They're helping you. They're protecting you. Some of you guys, this is heart chakra work. And you have more counterparts here. You have the Queen of Swords and you have the King of Swords. But this is also, I feel like, an ancestor. You have a lot of powerful feminine ancestors. Maybe they passed on. Maybe these are your angels, your personal angels and spirit guides that are warring for you. They're making sure that these changes happen accordingly. There's something with the eagle spirit, and there's something with butterflies. The rainbow, there's a promise, and they're giving you downloads. You guys are receiving a lot of downloads. Pay attention to these downloads that you guys are receiving. Someone's becoming consciously aware of their worth and their value. A masculine energy is, and a feminine energy. Spirit is saying that your heart, you can heal. You're transforming. There's a lot of healing in the heart chakra, maybe even in the throat chakra, solar plexus. Some of you guys are healing some sexual traumas. There's some guilt surrounding that. Releasing lovers that you slept with, cutting cords with them. There's a lot of healing that's taking place for you guys. So that is what I'm picking up. I hope that this resonated. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you guys know where to find me. My information will be in the description box. I appreciate you guys. I will catch you guys in the next reading. Be blessed. Be safe as always. Peace.